Hi, I'm Mel. I'm the marketing director here at Roadside Dental Marketing. Did you know that just a 5% increase in your patient retention can boost your profits by up to 75%? Wow. But how do the top 10% of dental practices turn patients into raving fans? The secret lies in understanding the psychology behind a patient's buying decisions. If you get into their heads and understand how someone buys, you can dramatically transform your patient interactions and retention rates. So I'm sharing with you 5 psychology tactics you should use for your marketing. And when I say psychology tactics, I'm not talking about being manipulative and pushy just to score a quick sale. I'm talking about using these tactics for good, to build and nurture strong relationships with patients, because when you use these for the right reasons, it's gonna boom your patient base. They will become your advocates. So let's dive in and let's have your practice become the practice that people are talking about. So here's our first big psychological trigger. Number 1, social proof. Social proof is when people mimic the action of others because they believe it's the correct behavior. It's kind of like following the crowd. The most common examples of social proof are testimonials, reviews, like Google, and case studies. Okay, so why does this matter? Because the more someone sees social proof, the more likely they're likely to trust you and choose your services. A study by Bright Local found that 75% of people always or regularly read online reviews. And even 1% use Google as their number 1 source for reviews. And if you think about it, that makes sense. Because would you trust the dental practice that has 800 reviews or 14 reviews? I'm going to go with the one with a ton of reviews. It's pretty obvious, right? So how can you leverage social proof in your dental practice? Let's start simple. Start with this first. Ask for Google reviews and make this into a system. You can do this by asking in person, sending a follow-up text or email with a direct link to your Google Business Review page. Consider automating this process with a nurture email sequence, because automation makes regular requests hassle-free and can significantly increase your review account. Okay, and then once you get into the habit of asking for reviews, gather video testimonials, then put them online everywhere. I'm talking about your website's homepage, your contact page, your social media posts. Use those videos to create case studies. And with those case studies, here's an extra bonus: add before and after images with that video. And especially, this is perfect, especially if you want to have high ticket services, because the more social proof you add, the faster people will trust you and say yes to treatment, making you more money. Now, let's get into marketing psychology trigger number 2, reciprocity. Reciprocity is when someone does something nice for us and we naturally feel compelled to return the favor. It's a strategic approach to building deeper, more loyal patient relationships. When patients feel generally cared for beyond the basic dental services, they develop a strong loyalty to your practice. They'll return for future appointments and even refer friends and family to your practice. That's a great cycle, right? The perfect example to describe reciprocity is someone you might not expect. Taylor Swift. She's not a billionaire because of her music. It's because she's created a community with her die-hard fan base, aka the Swifties. She celebrates her fans, she makes them feel special, and she includes them in her world. Like, here's some examples of how she does that. She's helped her fans pay off student loan debt. She's made surprise guest appearances at her super fans' weddings and parties. She's donated millions of dollars to charities and food banks. And she even takes care of her employees beyond the basic paycheck. And She even leaves Easter eggs in her albums with coded messages that her fans are obsessed with. Taylor's actions create a profound emotional connection with her fans. And because of that, they support her relentlessly. That's the power of reciprocity. And you don't need to be Taylor Swift. You can make your patients feel special just like T Sweezy here. You just need to make them feel like a VIP. Surprise, delight, and wow them. For example, if a patient has a birthday coming up, send a gift card to a local cafe or bookstore. Is a patient recovering from a surgery? Send a wellness basket to them. For those hygiene recall appointments, send a new toothbrush and a handwritten card reminding them that it's time for your hygiene appointment. Then have your front desk follow up with them. That will get them right away to schedule that recall appointment. Another way is to share unique dental hygiene tips through short form videos, because this not only helps patients, but it also boosts your visibility online, especially with Google's latest SGE update. You can do welcome gifts for new patients. Have a little welcome gift waiting for them in their operatory room when they come in for their first visit. And for your long-term patients, the patients that have been with you for years, give them unexpected gift at their next appointment. A smartwatch, a smart TV, an iPhone, just something that makes them go, wow, I was not expecting this. Because if you create an experience, an atmosphere that makes them go, whoa, a dentist has never done this for me before, then you know you've got a patient for life. That's the power of reciprocity, like I said before. Okay, let's get into number 3, customer perceived value. Customer perceived value is essentially how patients judge the value of your dental services based on what they get compared to what they pay for. Think of it like this. Let's say you want to go to a lobster dinner. Would you choose a plain diner in the middle of an empty highway, kind of a little beat up and run down? Or would you choose a luxurious high-end restaurant cooked by none other than Gordon Ramsay? It's the same lobster, same food. Experience at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant dramatically elevates the perceived value. I'm talking about the atmosphere, the celebrity chef status, the quality of service you're expected to receive. All these factors make the meal worth way more than the diner in the middle of the highway. You're not paying for lobster, you're paying for the experience, and you're willing to pay that much money for it just for that experience. So how can you enhance perceived value in your dental practice? It goes back to what I said earlier, surprise, delight, and wow. Make that patient experience exceptional. Could you include a welcome basket for new patients? What about adding essential oils to the goodie bags or giving out gift cards to local cafes? I even know of a dental office that bakes fresh baked cookies every single day. Small gestures like these can make a patient's visit memorable, making the service feel more valuable, and they are willing to pay anything for it. And another way you can demonstrate more value is creating short form videos that address common pain points for patients. Those common pain points can include time, money, pain. A 30-second video explaining your pain-free procedures or the affordability of your treatments can help break down those barriers and set proper expectations, hence perceiving that value. Send new patients a welcome video before their first visit to give them a warm introduction to your practice. And finally, another way to do customer perceived value is list out everything your patient is getting with their treatment plan. This will increase your value significantly. For instance, with Invisalign, don't say it's just $5,000. Explain everything they're gonna get with this price. Free teeth whitening trays, mouth guards, access to cutting-edge digital technology that'll speed up the process, personalized time with the experienced doctor, a guaranteed straight smile, total satisfaction, happiness is included. And here's a bonus. Try to think of ways to add little bonuses to your services. These could be follow-up care tips, free post-treatment checkups, or even just like thank you cards after procedures, or like a gift card to celebrate the end of their treatment. Because just the more that you give, the more that your services feel valuable and it ensures your patients are making the smart investment in your practice. Okay, so let's get into marketing psychology number 4, scarcity. Scarcity is a powerful and straightforward tactic for marketing and psychology. It suggests that services available in limited quantities are perceived as more valuable. The harder something is to obtain, the more people want it. Because scarcity creates a sense of urgency, pushing people to take action and quickly. And you see scarcity everywhere, especially when you shop online. For example, if you shop on Amazon, ever notice that little text underneath the item says, only one left in stock, order soon. You see this all the time because it works. That's what scarcity does. And here's a story to prove it, of the power of scarcity. In Richard Chataway's book, The Behavior Business, he shares an effective use of scarcity in a marketing campaign by KFC in Australia. KFC was offering chips for $1. They ran a Facebook ads campaign to promote that offer, and despite having a team of the best copywriters that produced over 70 creative headlines, this headline got the most sales. Chips for $1, limited to 4 per customer. That's how powerful scarcity is. Here are a few ways you can implement scarcity into your dental practice. Do limited time offers. This could include discounted teeth whitening for a certain time period like Mother's Day in May. Do VIP packages. Create special treatment packages that combine services like a spa day and teeth whitening. And you can use scarcity to only have a limited amount, such as only for the first 5 patients who sign up. Do seasonal offerings. Generate excitement and anticipation by teasing upcoming seasonal services. For example, promote a date night spa package available only during Valentine's Day season. All right, now we're in the home stretch. Marketing trigger number 5, the Pygmalion effect. This trigger shows that the higher our expectations for someone, whether it's students, employees, or team members, the better they perform. Mainly, it's about how high positive expectations influence people's behavior. When you are setting and continuously state high expectations, it enhances your team's performance and thus patient outcomes. You might be thinking, I already expect the best for my team. And that's great, but you need to systematize these expectations just like any other aspect of running a business. Here's how you can do that. Start with your practice's mission statement and core values. Share them with your team regularly and make them a living part of your culture. So for example, at Roadside Dental Marketing, we have daily stand-up meetings and we spin this wheel. And whoever name it lands on has to recite our mission statement. This constant saying our mission statement just gives us high energy, and it sets that high expectation to live up to our core values. Next, what you can do is use your team huddles to celebrate wins and give shout outs. This not only sets a positive tone, but also shows your team that their efforts are recognized and valued. It reinforces your high expectations in a supportive, energetic way. We do this every day at Roadside. We celebrate our wins. We constantly give shout out to team members, and we love it because we do it at the beginning of our day, and it energizes our team to go out there and kick butt and give our clients results. And that positive energy becomes contagious because when we meet with clients, it rubs off on them. And it will do the same for your practice. This high energy, this high positivity not only motivates your team, but also impresses your patients. They'll feel the vibrancy and care, which boosts their overall experience and patient satisfaction. And happy patients are far more likely to refer others to your practice. That's how the Pygmalion effect works. Aren't you loving these high vibes? There you have it, 5 powerful ways to build a loyal patient base, all through the clever use of marketing psychology. And just imagine what your practice will look like when you have not only just patients, but loyal advocates for your practice. Okay, so now here's what I want you to do. I want you to try one of these psychology tactics this month. So go ahead and pick one. If it's social proof, ask every patient for a Google review and text them the link. If you choose reciprocity, pick up some gift cards from your favorite local coffee shop and surprise your patients when they come in for your appointment. Customer perceived value. Go ahead, grab your phone and create a quick 30-second video addressing common patient barriers and then share those videos online. Scarcity. Plan a special package and limit its availability to enhance its appeal. And for the Pygmalion effect, start celebrating wins in your team huddles every day. These small and consistent actions will snowball into big results. And then I want you to share with me, how did these tactics work for you? And so just drop a comment below. And obviously remember to subscribe for our channel for more insights and tips on elevating your dental practice's marketing. Like this video if you want to see more, if you want to learn more about marketing psychology. I'll make more of them. And if you're looking for personalized advice or need help implementing marketing strategies, visit our website and book a free strategy session. All right, let's work together to make your dental practice stand out. See you next time.